If your voice is so good that you want a carbon copy of it in Suno, this may not be for you. But for the rest of us mere mortals, recording our voice and make it into a vocal persona in Suno and be able to use that highly stylized version of you is exactly the vocal you need. This function is changing literally every day. So use this as a starting point and learn how to clone your voice in Suno. Let's dive in. Upload a vocal sample of yourself. This is really easy. I'd go to audio, record, and made a vocal sample. La 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 la. Okay, just like in my last video, except this one I sang a little longer, about 15 seconds. So drag it in and tell it to use it as a sample. Okay, take any words out of the lyric box, and for style, just describe what kind of style you want for the vocal. Now, because my voice is low, it always picks it up as a high male vocal. So let me specify that I want it to be female alto, indie rock. Samples. So under advanced options, I'm just going to leave it on manual, set the weirdness all the way down, okay, and the style influence all the way down. In this 85-90, you can play around with it and you're going to get different results, but I like to go into the red. This is 87, that's fine. If you look at my last video about using your voice rather than prompts and then combine those into a song, you'll see the settings are somewhat similar. This style influence, actually, I'm going to leave up a little more, around 30. And here, let's go ahead and put test 1, just so I can keep track of the generations. You might have to generate it more than once or twice. So we'll let Suno do its magic. I'm looking for vocals, and it took about 6 iterations to finally get what I want. I needed to rewrite the prompt, so this is what I came up with that worked. I'm leaving my mistakes in because you have to understand that this is changing almost daily with Suno. A combination of these methods will probably get you what you want. Here's the prompt that worked and the result. I just changed the prompt to female alto vocal indie rock. I didn't put sample after it like I did before. I added la as the lyric. The second iteration followed my sample better. Here's what it gave me. Great, that sounds like a stylized version of my voice. Let's save it as a persona. Now, if you try to make a persona by going to create and make persona, it's not going to work. So here's the workaround for it. So to turn your voice into a vocal persona, go to the 3 dots and go to Get Stems. Extract the vocal and instrumental. You don't have to download it. Once it generates, just go back to your Create screen, go up to the filters, and unclick Hide Stems. Your stems will show up. There's your stem, there's your vocal. La la la, la 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 la. It's a highly stylized version of the real me. La 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 la. Click the 3 dots, click Create, and make Persona. While it's saving, I'll name it after the tutorial so that I know what that persona is. I'll uncheck Public, and then I'll hit Save. Okay, so now I have a persona. Let's put in lyrics to a song. And I'll tell it I want an indie rock female vocal. I'm going to leave everything the same. I'm going to hit female there. And here we go. Crimson City, golden dust, melting in the street lights. Let's check the second one. Golden dust melting in the street lights. Here we go again. I thought this voice was too high, so I told it to sing in a low range by adding that to the prompt. Fine-tuning the prompt made the difference. The next song sounded the way I wanted it. City, golden dust melting in the street lights. Here we go again. Double down, how you like me now. Never in a straight line, the fable never ends. Suno's going to give you a highly stylized version of your voice. So this is as far as we can get with Suno right now at the time of making this video with voice cloning. It sounded like my sample, but more importantly, what it did was pick up on the way that I sang. That makes the song sound unique. So if you're trying to make your own voice in Suno so that you can sound authentic to you in your own original songs, this is a good place to start. I hope you check out the other videos on this channel. Like and subscribe. That would really help me bring more videos to you. I'll see you in the next one.